What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Gunmeister. Today we start our first episode of a one-part series called AR15 and Lots of Tannerite, or for even shorter, kaboom. Today we're going to review the Adams Arms AR15, and then we're going to look at some interesting and practical ways to use Tannerite around the house that you've probably never seen before. So the first thing I want to talk about is that this gun is piston driven. It's not direct impingement. For those of you who don't know what direct impingement is, welcome to the club. I'm just kidding. Piston driven means that there's a piston that sits up inside of here, and every time you shoot a bullet, what it does is the gases come up here and fire this piston back right here, and it moves the bolt back. Okay. With direct impingement, every time you shoot it, the gas exhaust that comes from the cartridge feeds back through a tube into the bolt assembly and basically cycles the gun. And what happens after a while with that is that it starts to get a lot of gunk built up in your bolt, and you can have some issues. That's why I personally prefer the piston driven over the direct impingement. This particular model has a 6-way adjustable stock on it right there. It also came with this little plug that goes in the bottom of the grip right here, which is really handy because what I did, I put a tool and I put an extra battery for my sight inside there. This one came with a sight. This is a there's no magnification here, but it has got red, blue, and green red dot on it, and it fits really nice. Comes with a nice mount right there. One thing I did add to this is this little rail up here. It's a Rogers tri-rail, and it's nice because you can put different attachments on it. Just gives you a little Picatinny rail here, and one over here. The other thing that's cool with this gun is up in the front, it has an adjustable piston right here. So you can see right here, you can adjust it to 1, 2, and 3. The different positions, like this position right here is a single shot. You have to pull the trigger, cycle it, pull the trigger, cycle it. This second slot right here, that is if you're shooting with suppression. It's supposed to help with that situation. And then the straight up in the middle is just everyday fire. This gun also is dual caliber, meaning it shoots a 5.56 and a 2.23, which is kind of cool. Fit and finish on this gun seems to be really good. This does come with a 30-round magazine, and today we're going to be shooting the American Eagle green tips. We'll take a couple shots down the range here, see how she does. Yeah, this gun is a really great value for the money as far as ARs go. The next thing I want to talk to you about is we've got a little bit of Tannerite right here. So we've all seen on YouTube where people blow up a house or a boat or a car with Tannerite, and that's great. But the truth is, most people don't have 100 pounds of Tannerite laying around the house. So I thought it would be good to show you guys some really useful and practical ways to use Tannerite in your everyday life. So let me go ahead and show you. Here's a tip for all you dog owners out there. If you're tired of cleaning up your dog's poop, do what I did. Teach your dog to poop on Tannerite, like this. Then all you have to do is shoot the Tannerite, and presto, the poop is gone. Let's take a closer look. My dog has just dropped her daily anal torpedo on this Tannerite. The only thing left to do is shoot it, and it's all cleaned up. On a side note, you can deal with household trash the same way. Just throw it on top of the Tannerite and shoot. Not only will this simplify your life, it'll save you money on gas by eliminating those bothersome dump runs. This is a touchy subject that no one really likes to talk about, but it's something that needs to be dealt with nonetheless. And that is, how do you get rid of unwanted prosthetic body parts? A lot of people would just say, well, just tape some Tannerite to the prosthesis and shoot it. Wrong. The trick is, you have to have a steady base of Tannerite with the prosthesis on top, like this. A good solid Tannerite base with your unwanted prosthetic on top. Look at that! One strong dong took the frickin' nuts right off that thing. If you can't get rid of it with Tannerite duct tape, there's a problem. Look at that. Looks like a frickin' half a donut or a spare tire. We're gonna do one green tip to the pink tip. Here we go. Bingo, bongo, no more dongo. This next tip is especially handy during the holiday season, but it'll work in any situation where you have an unwanted guest. So what you do is you tell the unwanted guest that you're going to get a drink, and as you walk away, you pat them on the shoulder and stick some Tannerite on there at the same time. That's good seeing you. I'm gonna go get a drink and be right back. Unwanted guest problem solved. They didn't even see it coming. We all know that the big fish is out there in the middle of the pond. So let me show you what I got. I have a really cheap raft, and inside that cooler is 10 pounds of Tannerite. That was probably one of the single most worst experiences of my life. The good news is we got our mindset out there. Time to do some fishing, Gunmeister style. I really like to fish this way. I just feel like it's more efficient. We do have a big catch here. Already strung and everything. It works every time. Well guys, thanks for spending some time with us today. That's it for this episode of the Gunmeister. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, happy shooting. We'll see you next time on the Gunmeister. Probably gonna need to pick up a fire extinguisher or two.
You're not doing that around me again. Holy shit.
Well, next time something's flying at you, you gotta get out of the way.